a car in front of me was way too fast and went out of control. I saw it didn't look good and shot up an almost vertical embankment and came down, spinning down, somersaulting down halfway on top of another car. I was the first one on the scene, and the car had landed on its roof and was partially crushed. And I saw only one person upside down, deployed airbags. And I recognized that it was, it was not so clear at the very moment, but I, in a way, recognized that it was Joaquin Phoenix. And it was clear I couldn't get him out through the window, and the moment I diverted my attention from him, he had picked up somehow a cigarette and tried to light the cigarette. And I said to him, man, relax. And he said to me very calmly, I am relaxed. And I said to him, no, you are not. Because what I noticed, and he was not really aware, that gasoline was dripping throughout the car. So I confiscated the cigarette lighter, and then I crushed the rear window and got him out. And by that time, there were already other people around it. Joaquin apparently wanted to thank me, and I didn't want to make a big fuss, and jumped into my car and drove off.
For me, it was very important because Gus discovered me in Berlin when he showed his first film, Mala Noche. And he invited me to be in my own private Idaho. Of course, when you're German, your name is Hans. In Japan, it's Hans Mann, so it's always the Hans. And when we worked together, and with River Phoenix, his brother, and it's, for me, one of the biggest actors, and now working with his brother was a pleasure. And my name is again Hans in the film, because Hans never left Portland, and he lost his hair and became old, but he's still Hans, and he became an alcoholic, and he goes to the meeting. So I'm just want to say that, and I'm very honored to be in this movie. And Joaquin, you saw the movie, gave such a great performance I have hardly ever seen.
We were in The Dark Knight, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Obviously, they're doing the Joker. How do you feel about them doing a new incarnation of the Joker so soon after such a, a landmark film?
They got the guy to do it. A better guy than Joaquin to do it.
Right. So, because they got a good actor, it's a good way to spell it.
Yeah, I think Keith would be thrilled with Joaquin. Joaquin's deep, dark actor. To bring something completely new to it. I'm thrilled.
I love it, yeah. Because a lot of, the comic book nerds, they love to freak out about this stuff. They're like, they're purists, so they don't want anything to change. So do you think they should just calm down, wait till the finished product, and they'll be happy?
I mean, that's what the movie business is all about. Is freaking out the audience, get them all, hot and heavy on what they want.
People were freaked out about you playing Two-Face and about Heath playing the Joker too, and then they were pleasantly surprised. So
I don't know who's directing.
It's Todd Phillips.
Oh, Todd Phillips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see this as a winner.
Absolutely.
I'm very, very happy for Joaquin.
Love it, man. Yeah,
Can't wait to see Joker, bro.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out for it. Have been hanging out for it.
Me too.
I bet.
I haven't seen it yet.
You have?
Saturday night.
You've never seen the movie yet?
No, dude, I don't have that big a part.
Okay.
But I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
The premiere's Saturday night, and I'll wear my one suit.
right.
And maybe I'll actually get to talk to Joaquin for a minute.
Have you not talked to him yet?
He was in character, buddy. It was deep.
He was deep in character the whole time?
The whole time, I could see.
Heath Ledger's Joker is my favorite movie character of all time.
Open your mind, open your heart. It's going to be all right. Everyone, a lot of people do Shakespeare in a certain way.
Right.
Everyone's got their favorites, but I think that Joaquin was in it, man.
Oh, really? Even like on set, out of
Totally.
Oh, wow. Because that's what led to Heath's demise, like so in it and so needing to switch off.
I think he got out. I think Joaquin got out.
That's good, that's good.
Listen, tonight I'm honored to present this inaugural TIFF Tribute Actor Award to one of the most talented and transformative actors in cinema, Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin has worked with heralded filmmakers such as Gus Van Sant, Oliver Stone, Ridley Scott, James Gray, James Mangold, Spike Jonze, Paul Thomas Anderson, to name a few. He played Johnny Cash, a drug-fueled PI, Hey, I'm introducing you. Okay, come here. You tell me if any of this is bullshit.
Okay.
This is a speech.
It looks good.
Okay,
It looks good.
let me keep on going. A drug-fueled PI, a biddable Navy vet. Biddable, you know what that means?
No, I can't read this.
Okay. And a corrupt Roman emperor. You know that one.
That's right.
And he made us believe you could fall in love with a computer. But we already knew that. He even played a version of himself so well that we believed he was giving up acting for the world of rap music. And I got to tell you, I went to one of his concerts in Miami.
I remember you were there. Thank you so much.
And sorry, I got to do it to personalize the speech. It lasted 30 seconds because he was in his first rap and some jerk in the audience started heckling him.
He was an actor. He was a plant.
I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I went for it. I went for it. I'm easy that way. I'm a believer. But anyway, Joaquin jumps off the stage, confronts them, security comes in, breaks it up, the concert's over. That was it. That's what I went to his concert for. Okay, cool. Anyway, the point is he's always surprising us and himself. Okay. I'm told he works instinctively, and he's here, so...
He'll tell you he doesn't know exactly what he's going to do for this speech.
No, come on.
To do in a scene until the cameras roll.
True? They told me to be quick. Okay, so let's stop fooling around. It's a long night, right? In his latest film, in a role written for him, Joaquin gives a deeply realized portrayal of a struggling, lonely man who credibly becomes one of the world's most nefarious villains. True?
I think so. Nefarious means very kind, right?
I saw Joker last night, and I'm now scared of you, I have to say. No. It really was an amazing, incredible performance. Are you proud of it? Are you aware of how good it is? That's a tough question, right?
It's a tough question.
You look like a jerk if you say yes, but we know you're lying if you say no.
You get it. Yeah, most people don't get it. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I'll just say it. That's fine. You were great in it. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Let's talk about Joker. Man, oh man, you're awesome in this. They haven't even seen it yet.
I haven't seen it.
No, they're that excited about it. People are excited about this. You're fantastic in it. It's all you, man. You're driving this train? Car? What vehicle would you think this movie is? What type of form of transportation?
I'm not sure.
No, sure. Sorry.
Oh,
so look, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you get into you do the movie, but it really is you. And then I see you go a little mad in some scenes. I feel like you've gone nuts in the scene. You don't pick these roles where it's like, why don't you just pick a role where you just go to Hawaii and you're on the beach and you're goofing off with your buddies?
You
know?
It's like every actor's dream part.
Yeah.
It's the thing. Like you make it, and then you do the movie where you
go to Hawaii and goof off with your buddies for 2 hours.
I'd be bored.
You would be bored. You need to do the laugh and the whole thing, and you're coughing and the thing.
You don't have to do all that, but...
you did it, and then you did the dance.
Let me see the dance. That was adorable. Show that to me. Oh, that's great.
But dude, you're really... It's insane. You're fantastic in it. Basically, to set it up, is you are... there are no superheroes in this film. These are just kind of a making of a villain. Is what the way I would if I was a film critic. It's not that great, but is it off a little bit?
I mean, you're great.
Thank you.
In general, but that wasn't the best.
It wasn't the best thing. No, it's about. I've read in many things that you don't enjoy doing talk shows, and I find that. I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, me too.
Right? I think you're great on talk
ball.
shows.
I love it.
I think you love doing it. Look how much fun we're having.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a
like
a dance party. I know. Like me and you are like hanging out together. Yeah. I mean, just like blah 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 blah. It's like whatever, man. You know?
No, this is really no, whatever. It is what it is.
Why would you say that? This is insane. But it is what it is.
Because I wanted to say something positive, and as it was coming out, I said, that's not truthful. So then I wanted to be honest.
Mom, you're an actor. Can't you act like you like talk shows?
I really do like coming here, man.
You do?
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
How was that?
That was good. Yeah, we got it? Did we get that?
Good.
Check the gate? It was good. He was good on that. But I watch your interviews, and I love them all because I don't know what's real and what's not real, but it makes me laugh. Because I know you a little bit enough to know that what's funny. You know, you do a thing in Joker that I think is, you know what my favorite part of the movie is? When you don't get the joke.
What's the joke?
When the Joker doesn't get the jokes.
Oh, I don't get the jokes.
At the comedy club.
I didn't get it.
You get all the weird. You think you're such an outsider. You think that you're part of everyone else. You're like, and you want to get them, and you're laughing at all the wrong things.
Oh, that part, yes.
That's my favorite part.
Okay.
You got to see the movie. You're gonna love it. It is unbelievable.
Well, recently I saw an incredible performance by Joaquin Phoenix and as the Joker, and it was electrifying. And I had seen his work over the years, but this was just astounding. And in fact, I've gone back and watched it again. And to see a performance like that inspires me to do better and to see what's possible, to see the kind of intricacy of work and the building of a character slowly over time. And I mean this in the best way, the selfishness that it takes to create that kind of performance. And it just inspires me not to get better, although that's part of it, but it makes me so happy that there's a performance like that out there, that I know when I'm moved on from this earthly plane, that the craft will be in the hands of someone like him. And a lot of the younger people that are coming up. It makes me feel that the last 50 years have been worth it.
I hope you don't mind me sharing this with people, but I had a lovely experience with you a couple of months back at a Joker screening.
Yes.
Where you were invited along to watch the film by Joaquin Phoenix.
I was, yeah. Joaquin has been incredibly kind to me over the past year or so. He reached out, that's what they say in America.
He loved your film.
They reach out.
He watched your film.
He did.
He absolutely loved Rocket Man. He went, I've got to meet this guy.
He sent me an email after watching it, and he's just been endlessly lovely. And to be nominated alongside an actor of his majesty is an amazing, if slightly ridiculous feeling.
I felt like so honoured to watch this meeting for the first time of you two at that screening where you were like, hey, it was really special.
It was lovely. It was a really lovely night that, and we've obviously seen each other a lot on the circuit since, and you know, he's a great guy.
Are you dry tonight?
Yeah, doing all right. Yes, very well. Yeah.
Someday. It was honestly, it was fantastic. The Joker was amazing. I put it off because everyone kept saying to me, be careful when you watch it. But when I watched it, it was really hard.